In just a few weeks of conflict, a sea passage less than 33 km wide managed to squeeze nearly 20% of the world's oil flow. That place is the Strait of Hormuz, the most critical energy corridor on Earth, where more than 20 million barrels of oil pass through every single day, keeping industries alive from Asia to Europe. But the real epicenter of global panic does not lie only in this narrow choke point. It lies in the massive machine standing behind it, Ras Tanura. Far beyond the idea of a typical export terminal, this mega infrastructure functions as the largest steel master valve of the global energy system. A super export hub where up to 6.5 million barrels of oil per day are pumped directly from deep beneath the Saudi desert and loaded into some of the largest oil tankers ever built. Welcome to Shadow Atlas. Today, we explore the hidden energy heart of the modern world. If the surface of the ocean is an open transportation network, then the Strait of Hormuz is the most brutal spatial trap in the global energy system. On a map, it appears as nothing more than a narrow water passage between Iran and Oman. But in reality, for major energy powers such as Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Kuwait, and the UAE, this is the only gateway through which their black gold can reach the rest of the world. The dominance of Hormuz has worried Gulf countries so deeply that they have spent billions of dollars trying to create alternative routes. One of the clearest examples is the 380 km Abu Dhabi crude oil pipeline, worth over $4 billion, built by the UAE across the desert to bypass this vulnerable shipping route. Engineers even proposed an extraordinary idea, blasting through millions of tons of limestone and cutting across the 2,000-meter high Hajar Mountains to construct a canal linking directly to the open. But these ambitious solutions proved ineffective. The billion-dollar pipeline can carry less than 1/10 of total oil flow, while the mountain canal remains nothing more than a concept on paper. This reality confirms a harsh geopolitical truth. Hormuz is a bottleneck that cannot be replaced. No man-made mega infrastructure on Earth has been able to fully bypass it. And now the worst-case scenario is no longer theoretical. Since early 2026, rising military tensions between Iran and a coalition led by the United States have transformed the Strait of Hormuz into one of the most dangerous flashpoints on Earth. After airstrikes targeting Iranian anti-ship missile systems near the strait, Tehran responded with warnings of potential closure and deployed military forces to control maritime traffic. Within days, oil tanker movement dropped dramatically. Hundreds of vessels were forced to wait outside the Gulf, while major shipping companies temporarily suspended operations due to escalating risks. Missile threats, drone surveillance, and the possibility of attacks on commercial ships pushed this vital corridor, responsible for nearly 20% of global oil supply, into partial paralysis. Oil prices surged beyond $100 per barrel, marine insurance costs multiplied, and energy supply chains from Europe to East Asia began to feel immediate pressure. In this moment, the world started to realize a dangerous truth. When Hormuz becomes unstable, no economy remains safe. And behind this narrow bottleneck, another system is beginning to strain under pressure. At the center of that system stands Ras Tanura Port. Located along the eastern coast of Saudi Arabia and facing directly into the Persian Gulf, Ras Tanura is not just a seaport. It is the largest oil export terminal on the planet. Here, millions of barrels of crude oil from vast desert fields are collected, pressurized, and pumped into the ocean every day to sustain global industry. This is not a single facility. It is an enormous coastal industrial complex. It connects thousands of kilometers of pipelines, ultra-high-pressure pumping stations, massive storage tank farms, and offshore loading piers capable of handling the largest tankers ever constructed. From here, VLCC supertankers, each carrying up to 2 million barrels, depart toward Asia, Europe, and North America. The origins of Ras Tanura date back to 1939, when construction of its first offshore structures began. But before tankers could even approach, engineers faced a critical challenge. The seabed along Saudi Arabia's eastern coast was shallow and unstable, covered with soft sediment, constantly disturbed by waves and seasonal winds. To solve this, they constructed a massive offshore breakwater using layered rockfill structures. Smaller rocks formed the core, while larger armor stones were placed on the outside to absorb wave energy and prevent erosion. At the same time, navigation channels were dredged to create safe access for incoming vessels. Once the waters were stabilized, engineers began constructing a vital structure, the offshore causeway. This structure connected the onshore pipeline network directly to offshore loading zones. Because the seabed could not support traditional foundations, massive steel pipe piles were driven deep into stronger layers beneath the ocean floor. On top of these foundations, steel frameworks formed a long industrial corridor stretching into the sea, allowing oil to flow directly from desert fields to waiting tankers. By the 1950s, global demand surged. Existing infrastructure could no longer keep up. In response, Saudi Aramco developed the South Pier, a heavy-duty offshore loading complex designed for larger vessels. Its structure was reinforced to withstand stronger forces, with deeper foundations and advanced mooring systems to stabilize massive tankers during loading operations, but even that was not enough. To eliminate bottlenecks, engineers created the Sea Islands, artificial offshore platforms built by dredging sand from the seabed and reinforcing it with rock layers. These islands allowed multiple tankers to load oil simultaneously without interrupting flow. Each platform was supported by deep steel piles and equipped with flexible marine loading arms capable of handling constant wave motion. Behind the port lies another critical system, the storage network. Gigantic steel tanks, some over 100 meters in diameter, can each hold up to 1 million barrels of oil. Floating roofs reduce evaporation and prevent fire hazards, ensuring safe and efficient storage of tens of millions of barrels. Connecting everything is a vast subsea pipeline system. These pipelines transport crude oil under high pressure from land to offshore terminals. Constructed from thick steel and protected by concrete coatings, they are designed to withstand corrosion, pressure, and ocean currents for decades, and it all begins deep underground. Oil is not stored in lakes beneath the desert. It is trapped in microscopic pores within rock formations. Through advanced drilling and pressure systems, only 30–40% of total reserves can typically be extracted. From there, oil travels across thousands of kilometers to Ras Tanura, where it finally enters the global supply chain. In the global energy system, true power does not belong to countries that simply have oil. It belongs to those who can deliver it reliably, continuously, and at scale. Saudi Arabia is one of the few nations capable of doing both. Ras Tanura alone handles nearly 90% of the country's exports, shipping millions of barrels every day. But here lies the paradox. One of the most powerful energy systems ever built still depends on one fragile corridor, the Strait of Hormuz. Ras Tanura is not just an engineering marvel. It is a control valve for the global economy, a system designed for strength yet exposed to geopolitical pressure. This is the reality of modern energy, massive power built on a narrow passage. This is Shadow Atlas, and this is how the world truly runs.